Scooter, scooter, scooter.
Scooting, scooting, scooting.
Scooting, scooting, scooting.
Can you scoot in a little bit?
Scoot, 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 scoot.
Hold on, start over so it looks like we did that on accident. So start out there. It's just like we're gonna act out the whole thing.
Reenact.
Reenactment
The things
time.
we do for our viewers.
Oh my god. I'm gonna leave all of this in. Hey man, can you scoot in a little bit?
Scooting, scooting,
You gotta look. No, you can't start laughing right away. Start over. Cut. Take two. What the fuck? Welcome to Deal With It podcast, where we get to say whatever we want, and you get to
deal with it.
I am Brad, aka Bones,
I'm ADL.
and you are kicking it with us for
Solo.
season 2 episode. What is this? Cody just came out, so this will be 15.
Ooh, already.
Man, yep. Time flies when you're a piece of shit.
Things do happen, you know.
Yeah. So we'll be doing another 20 episodes for season 2, which will wrap up just in time for bow season to start. I'm going to be abandoning the podcast entirely to go be in the woods. So
nice.
I'm pretty excited.
How
about
long
that.
is bow season?
Starts September 12th this year, and it goes throughout, I think, end of December, and then there's like different season or like extended seasons in different zones depending on what zone it is. So,
Okay.
my wife and kid and I, we went up to Michigan for a weekend to just like spend some time together. My oldest daughter was hiking with one of her friends over the weekend, so like it was just the three of us went and grabbed a hotel on the lake and spent some
nice
time
on the
together.
lake,
Yeah. Just not a break, not a vacation, but a break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it was a good time this weekend. So, the hotel was pretty okay. Like it was like just your standard,
But it was out by the lake. It was
So we got one right on the lake. We wanted a patio going out to the lake, so there's a patio right off the back of our room, and we were on the ground level, and then there's a fire pit, so you can sit out at night. And everybody's, you're in Michigan, so everybody's partaking around the fire pit. So I'm like, oh,
hey, nice,
cool.
nice.
Yeah, this is a
Chill.
good time.
Hey, it's nice to do something you enjoy doing without people like like hassling you and everything, because they know it's
everybody just is doing their own thing. Oh, and then my wife and I, knowing that the lake is facing, or on this side is facing east, got up and watched the sunrise this morning.
Hey,
So that was
nice,
pretty cool.
nice.
Got some cool pictures. But yeah, got the continental breakfast. I feel like anytime I go in a hotel somewhere, unless I'm like in an all-inclusive resort, I was like, I feel like the continental breakfast belongs as part of the experience.
What's the continental breakfast?
Like you go to a hotel and like, oh, in the morning from 7 to 9 a.m. they'll have like the waffle makers.
Heck yeah, I love the waffle maker.
Man,
hell yeah,
that's a continental breakfast, right?
Bro, I love staying at hotels, man.
Bro, I feel like that's part of the experience. Like if I'm gonna spend the night here, y'all gotta make breakfast for me. Like,
hey, it's so funny. I want to actually shout out to my guy, Haas. He has I remember when I got back here, he used to have he has a hotel.
Okay.
And he let me stay there, rent free, for a little bit, and
get off your feet or get on your feet.
Get on my feet, man, and that helped me out a lot. Big shout out to him, Haas. And it was staying at a hotel, and then I'd go to his room and we just chill. It's like hanging out. Yeah. It was pretty dope, man. It was hard times, for me getting back on my feet, coming back from Texas and whatnot.
Right.
And it was cold too. It was middle of winter.
And you weren't used to Wisconsin yet.
Bro, I wasn't getting used to it because I had left for a while, and and
you forget.
Yeah.
You forget how much of a motherfucker it is.
And I love Wisconsin. It's I swear, I've been to a few states. I've been to hotter states. I've lived in Puerto Rico. I love Wisconsin. There's so much to do.
It's been so hot this summer. I'm like, dude, I couldn't go move south and live somewhere hotter. Like, I work outside.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, and that's what you do. Imagine the landscapers and all that. Yeah, that's too much.
Those guys are, you gotta be a tough son of a bitch, man. Whenever I, go to a hotel, I always like to make sure that there's a hot tub and like usually a pool, but like mainly the hot tub because I'll, before we check out, the morning of, I'll get in the hot tub with a cup of coffee and like I'm chilling for like at least 20 something minutes or something.
Heck yeah! You don't get lightheaded when you get out the.
So you gotta like pay, dude. This hot tub specifically was like way hotter than any hot tub I've ever been in, and like Amanda and I just decided after the first time we ran the jets for 15 minutes, I was like, I feel like soup right now. We need to get out of here. Like, so I this morning when I got in the hot tub, we didn't even have the jets on. I'm just sitting in it with like because it was so fucking hot, and I've got hot coffee with me. I'm like, bro, like. If I stand up too fast, I might like boom.
Heck yeah.
So
no. What about the pool? You hit the pool or no? Because I used to go to the pool a lot as a kid, especially like in my teen years.
We would we always looked forward to my cousins would come into to hotels sometimes when they would stay like they lived up in Merrill, like it's kind of north of Stevens Point.
Okay.
So like they would come down and stay in like a hotel in like Brookfield or like New Orleans or whatever, like somewhere right off of 94. And we would always go like hang out with them at the hotel. It's like, okay, well there's a pool, let's go swimming. Like we just fucking, dude, as a kid to go to a pool anywhere, like to the pool at the park or like the pool at the hotel that your cousins happen to be staying at, you're just fucking gassed up. You can't wait to go to the pool.
Heck yeah. And especially if it was a deep one.
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, you didn't want to go to the kiddie pools like at the little park. You know, it's like 3 feet at the most.
Circle, and it's and it just gets like it's this deep on the outside edge, and it gets up to 7 inches deep in the center. It's like ooh.
No, but yeah, I used to go to those, but I used to go to a lot of like the public pools.
Yeah.
Like around, they had Jackson, which is closed now.
Oh, almost all. I think all of them.
Wilson, my daughter told me it was open.
For real?
Yeah, she went to Wilson Pool not long ago.
I used to go to Deneen growing up on the north side.
How deep was it?
Oh, they had like Deneen was a huge pool, and like they had lifeguards on duty. They had diving boards. Like,
do you remember McCarthy Pool?
Yes.
And McCarthy was dope as fuck.
Yeah, absolutely,
bro. All the hot chicks were at McCarthy when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, hey, I remember my cousin trying to impress a girl. I can do a flip. And he did a flip, but it was like a flip off the edge. And he used to do the flip.
Close to the edge.
Hey, and too close to the edge. And when he came up, he had a cut like that on top of his head. Bro had to leave and go to the hospital to get stitches.
That's crazy.
I remember I used to go to Wilson Park a lot with my boys, Boo Boo and Brian, right? We were always going to different pools.
Every story is about Boo Boo and Brian.
Bro, those are my brothers, man. I love them guys. They actually brought me back to Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, when they went to Puerto Rico, they saw how I was living. I was like, nah, you can't live like this. We know you. You know how you adopt a child from another country?
You can't be seen with us.
Right. Not like this.
Yeah, get your shit together.
Right. So, no, and we used to go, and I went to Wilson. We used to go to Wilson Park a lot, and you know how they have the regular dive board
and
the high dive,
yeah.
Bro. I used to go off the high dive all the time, and I used to just dive.
Yeah, and it was just like it sounded like a teardrop, like whoop.
Stupid ass. No, but I used to. You're so fucking. No, I used to go all the time, and it was fun, bro. But one time, they were like, "Oh, do a flip," and instead of
over-rotated,
bro, instead of jumping and doing the flip, I don't know what the fuck came to my mind. I ran off and I just threw myself, and I did a flip, bro, and I landed on my chest from up there. Oh, my chest
started to die immediately.
Bro, my chest turned purple. I got out of that pool as fast as I could. I don't know how I got out of there.
Home.
Oh my gosh. I was so embarrassed. And I used to do flips all the time because I used to be in the swim team. But man, that was so bad. I remember that. Well,
I remember we used to go out to this rock quarry out in Landon. They had a you have to pass a swim test if you were a kid. If you were like under, I can't remember, like 12 or some shit. You had to pass a swim test. That was administered by like a 15-year-old lifeguard. I was like, are you
that
serious?
didn't know how to swim?
Well, I mean, no, they were lifeguards.
Doggy
like,
paddle.
Right? But so you had to pass a swim test in order to be able to swim out to the dock, because the dock was like in 20 feet of water.
I think I know where this was. Did it have like a little park in the sand?
Yeah.
I know exactly
They
which
got a couple of places like that,
bro.
So there's one out in Brookfield. It's called Foxbrook. That one's on Calhoun. No, not Calhoun. Maybe it is Calhoun. Yeah, like Calhoun and just south of Capitol. And then the one I'm talking about is Landon Quarry, and that's out in like Landon, like Sussex area. But yeah, both of them are like very similar. They're parks with campgrounds. They got horseback riding trails, so you can like really like you can take your.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
It's pretty. Yeah, we actually when we were a lot younger, Amanda and I went camping there with like another couple that we were friends with at the time. So
that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of camping, did you ever go to summer camp as a kid?
Yeah, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Where?
Actually. I went in New York. It was and they had a like a lake with a little thing in the middle, diving board.
York? Okay, like where in New York?
Well, I was in Brooklyn. I used to go to church in Brooklyn.
Where was the camp?
Well, I don't. Let me see. Let me tell you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, there's no way the camp was in Brooklyn.
No, not in Brooklyn. It was up north, like in New York. You know what I mean? But it was. I was like 8 years old.
Oh, you were really young.
Yeah, I was young, and I remember it was a church camp. It was cool. We did activities. That's where I remember they had those little beads. You remember those little color beads? It was like little color beads, and you'd put them all together, and then you put them like through a little oven, and it'll make a little
into a thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we did that. I remember we did a few things, but one of the most vivid memories I had was I had like a little fro. You know what I mean? Because I had curly hair and I had like a little fro. You know what I mean? I was hip back then. Nah, my mom just didn't get me haircuts. Yeah, we couldn't afford them. But
it's cute,
right? So I had a little fro, and I remember a bee, like I don't know what the fuck, it dropped on my head, and I grabbed like whatever and it was like it was something like spiky, bro, and it fucking poked the shit out of my finger. My finger swole up, and they took me and they prayed for me and put holy water on my finger.
And it got worse.
And it got infected, so they sent me home. No, I'm just, Get the fuck out of here, kid.
Dog, that fucking play
messing.
Not do anything about it. Shit is ridiculous.
Hey, they're like, fucking kid, you're fucking it up for the rest of us.
Right? Say you're healed. Okay, so you were you said Pentecostal?
Yeah.
Okay, so did
no, they did not touch me or anything. Okay,
the priest didn't, but like, were you
that we don't have
or something? Did they touch you?
Stupid.
Did the scoutmaster ever touch you? Were you a Boy Scout?
No, I was never a Boy Scout, but funny that you actually mentioned that shit.
You would be hilarious as a Boy Scout, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were like as a kid, but I can only imagine. And just seeing you like mispronounce every badge or like
stupid. They have them in Spanish too. Oh yeah.
Back at it again.
Goddamn right. You know we doing it right. Oh yeah. Back. And we're back.
ADL's having a seizure.
Seizure. I was gonna fucking have the other day. I didn't tell you my van broke down.
How did you go from seizure to my van broke
I
down?
was gonna have a seizure because I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'll tell you how it happened though. So it's so stupid. It happens to me for trying to be cool. So
Your van broke down because you were trying to be cool.
all right. So
I got it
my
now.
girl's got a son.
Okay.
All right. So, I'm trying to get around because, his father's very active in his life and his father's cool and everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, he has a dad. I ain't trying to be his dad or anything. Of course, I'm trying to be a part of his life. He's a cool ass kid. Like, super cool. We get along super good. Yeah. But, I'm trying to, hey, what's up, man? Let's hang out, man. I got a van, bro. Like, which is kind of creepy. Yeah. I know. His mom knows me. Which sounds creepier.
No, his mom knows me. It's okay. He can get in the van.
Yeah, I mean, I give him candy. All right, back to it now.
Reel that in.
All right, no. So, I got this van that I'm working on and stuff, and bro, so I told him, hey, man, I got the van. Let's go. You can stand in the back because it's like a high top, so it's like 6 feet tall.
Okay.
Inside, so
it's an old conversion van, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and it's pretty dope. I mean, it's still a little beat up, but I like it. It's pretty cool. I actually put up my Beamer and I drive the van.
Oh yeah.
So and I told him, hey, yeah, let's ride around the van. I gotta go to Walmart. Let's go in the van. And he starts talking to his mom. His mom like, you really want to go in the van? He's like, yeah. I'll stand in the back. Of course, we did not let him stand in the back.
Yeah.
So I didn't know my way, and it's an older van, and it's a 2000.
Yeah.
So it's a little older, and I haven't changed a lot of parts in it mechanically. And it's got AC and everything is good, bro. So she tells me, hey, get on the freeway, and I typically don't get on the freeway like that, so I don't put it over 50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, bro,
I'm worried about it. Fucking
just man, I'm telling you, over here I was supposed to merge onto a little freeway. I forgot where it was. I thought the Walmart was like 2-3 minutes away. Bro, it was like 15 minutes away.
Okay.
And man, I'm trying to get on the freeway, and this van, they just don't let me through. I'm trying to get merged because if not, I got to get out on the exit because it's small. And man, they didn't let me through, so I just stepped on it, bro. And when I stepped on it, I got up to like 70. And something, pa! And a big ball of smoke came out in the back. I felt like in Mario Kart.
Oh shit!
And like the wacky racers from back in the day.
Right.
No, and I saw it because I have a camera inside, so I could see the back. And but I was like, oh, this ain't normal. And her kid was sitting in the front, and like radiator fluid like started splashing inside because it has the cab
engine compartment, like inside the cab,
which is easier to work with, but
old school vans.
And that popped right there, man. It almost got on him, and I'm like, oh man. And I'm like, shit. I was like, man, it's gonna keep. I now we know what it is. It's the radiator. And it starts heating up and it starts filling up with smoke because it's, the compartment's there. And of course it has creases in between that it could. And man, I had to pull over, and I wasn't even all that mad. I was just like telling him like, get out. You know what I mean? And he probably took it a bad way. He's a kid. I'm trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was because this,
and come on, kid.
And it's the smoke, you know what I mean? I don't want him to inhale that stuff, Yeah, back in the day, they used to, put that shit in people's food if they wanted to kill them.
No.
I've seen a lot of fucking.
Okay.
Seen a lot of murder mystery documentaries.
Broke down.
So it broke down. I couldn't see. It was dark. Lucky for me, the gas station that I pulled into, they let me leave the van there.
Oh, okay.
Her mom and pops came by. They gave us a ride. Yeah.
The kid left you there?
No, grab the kid. Yeah. They grabbed the kid, but her mom drove her car. Then he drove my lady's car.
Yeah.
They took it. We still went to Walmart, grabbed a couple things, like chilled for the night. Then the next day, I went in, and I'm like, man, I started checking. I'm looking around. I got so dirty for nothing. All I had to do was pop the hood. I was going through the inside. All I had to do was pop the hood, take off the air filter. And there was a hose. There was a connector for the radiator that popped. It was old. It was an easy fix. Easy fix because I could get to it easily, right. And I knew what it was right away once I saw it. But it was pretty tight in there. You know, it was old.
Yeah.
So that was damn near melted onto the other. You know, so I had to, but I got it done and. Nice. And at least got through that. And now riding smooth at least for in that part. Yeah, I mean it's still doing the.
So what's like we both grew up pretty poor. What's like your worst car that you ever had,
bro?
Or like the one that like you hated that motherfucker?
So many, bro, and I'm sorry, Dad. Bro, there was he had this little pickup truck, right?
Okay.
It was like a Mazda. It was a little Mazda truck, and it was like royal blue, bro. Okay. But with it looked like
a 90s style?
Yeah, it was a little small one, like 89 or something like that. And it always doom, 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 doom. And I started look camo. It like blue and rust. And then
he blends in with garbage.
Right? He had so much shit on top of it sometimes, you know, like he'd go haul garbage, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hardworking man, had a 9 to 5, you know what I mean? Well, second shift, you know? Mm-hmm. But he'd do that on side, you know, he'd do mechanics, hustler. But it would be embarrassing, man. And I swear now I'd love that little truck with everything in back. Let's go.
Okay, so like that
but
I've got a lot of really shitty cars.
Bro, I used to, when kids would pass by, I duck. Like they didn't see me get out of it. Like, bro, I'd act like I'm tying my shoes. He'd look at me. He's like, "How many times you gonna tie your shoe?" Bro. Oh, just want to get them tight.
So no, like I'm OCD. I gotta make sure that it's tied 3 times in a row.
He was one of those guys that would get there early and would wait with me in the car, like
no, it's okay, you can go.
5 minutes before the bell rang. You know what I mean? I'd go in.
Yeah.
And you know, they took care of me. I have great parents. But man, that sucked being in that one.
That one reminds me of specifics because like at a point when my kids were in middle school, I had like just a rusted beater fucking 2004 Dodge Ram. And it was just really, really shitty. The exhaust was rusted through, so it was loud as a motherfucker. And I would pull up to the kids' school with this truck to pick them up. And my daughter got upset one day, and she was like, "Can you just bring mom's car or not come get us from school?"
Oh my God.
I'm like, you're that embarrassed of it? I'm like, look, it's a work truck, and honestly, you know what? It feels good to be doing a lot better from those days, because
yeah, man. Damn. Can you not? Hey, kids are so fucking bold. I love that. My daughter, once she saw the van, she was like, "Oh my God, Dad, you look like a creep."
I mean, it's creepy.
It is pretty creepy. And then it has doggy stickers.
But that truck wasn't even my worst fucking car. Like, it was a rusty piece of shit, but like it ran solid.
It didn't have the jerk, like
no.
It ain't
No, it did have like that old like way too much play in the Dodge steering wheel.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you go like this before it would actually turn a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
Like, but
bro, that was a death trap.
No, the one okay, it might be, it's probably the Pontiac is the one I hate the most. But there was a 93 Buick Century that my brother and I shared as our first car. And I hate that motherfucking car. There was like a lot of bullshit and fights and stuff over that, because of the car and over the car. So when my brother and I moved out, I was 18, he was 19, and he had his license. I didn't, but I had a job, and a consistent job with some money in the bank. And he just started working for a grocery store, so he didn't have any money saved up. So I'm like, well, our incubator, Tracy, had she had got this car from one of her cousins up north, the ones I was telling you about in Merrill,
Yeah.
by Stevens Point. So she got this car from one of her cousins, and I was like, okay, well, Justin has a license. We need a means of transportation to get both of us to and from work. I'll pay for the car while I, get my license, and Justin and I can share the car, and he can drive it, and while I'm getting my license or whatever.
Okay.
So that was our agreement, right? That I pay her for the car. She puts the car in the title in his name.
What did she say?
What do you mean? What did she say?
Why did she do that?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I know, but why did she? But did she say, "Oh, he's older, he's more responsible"? Did she?
Well, he has his license. I was like, it's my money.
So it's your car.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad. Yeah. Thank God for Pops, because he corrected a few ridiculous mistakes that were made. So the first problem was like the Tracy thing, me buying the car and her putting it in Justin's name. The second problem with that car was Justin, once I got my license, and Justin and I had two different jobs. I worked at Panera Bread Company at Mayfair Mall at the time. I was working at that Panera. Justin was working in Menominee Falls at a grocery store. So like there was a little bit of back and forth over who needed the car when, because now we're sharing it. But one day we're at my parents' house, and they lived off of like Good Hope Road, right? So we're like going back to our apartment, and our apartment was on Hampton, just across from Timmerman Airport. Like over off of 45.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, we're gonna go home. I was like, you drop me off at the house, and then he's gonna keep going way further to the south side to go to his girl's house to hang out, spend the night, blah, 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 whatever. But just drop me off at the apartment, right? He's like, no, man, I gotta get to her, man. I haven't seen her all day. I gotta go. Like, just we'll go straight there, and then you can take the car home and then come back and get me. I was like, I'm absolutely not doing that. Like, you're gonna drop me off at the apartment.
This makes sense.
Yeah. So we're arguing about this on the freeway on the way home, right? And he's gonna go past our exit to get off the freeway on Hampton. I'm like, oh yeah, and I just grabbed the steering wheel and yanked it over.
Oh man, you're fucking crazy, bro. You're fucking crazy. I don't think you
understand how insane I was at 18 years old, dude.
Well, I mean, that's 18. I mean, yeah.
I would, and you have
not stupid shit like that, but
what
yeah.
I was coming out of, like, this is my first, like, I'm wilding out about everything, dog. Like,
and you fucking damn.
I yanked the steering wheel off so we swerve over onto the off ramp onto Hampton. I was like, take me home now. And like fucking made him drive me. Oh, like, don't you ever try that shit?
How far off was it?
How far off what?
Off the freeway, like how deep in was it that you had to?
Like I made sure we got on the ramp. I'm stronger than him, so I just fucking pulled the wheel and held it where I wanted.
Okay.
Like,
and what, he dropped you off and pissed off, left?
Yeah, and left. I was like,
how long did it take you to get there?
To back to the apartment?
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes from literally you get off the freeway. It's just west of Highway 100, and then our apartment was on 97th and Hampton. So it's what? Less than 20 blocks.
Yeah. I gotta see her, man.
You know that I miss you, bro.
I miss her, man.
Regular bitch. Are you out of your mind?
Hey, and you know what's crazy? Bitches don't like that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she ended up leaving him at the crib so she could mess around with everybody but him. So with their toddler at home.
Been there, done that.
Yeah,
that's just wild.
She's a hooer. So I hated that vehicle because now we gotta fight over that shit. Oh, and a week after I got my license, somebody fucking like almost hit me in that Buick Century. So I swerved off the road and I hit a light pole and it fell on top of the car while I was in it.
Get the huh? Okay, repeat that again.
So like I'm trying to turn right, and this guy comes flying through a yellow light. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna smack like my driver's side door. So I turn way harder off the road and hit the light pole because I'm a week into driving. I don't know. I'm not that good at it.
Yeah.
And this fucking light pole goes boom! Like just crushes the windshield, dents the top of the car. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? A week into getting my license. I was 18 years old.
Hey, but at least you had your license, dog. That shit's wild.
Well, and somebody pulled me over. They're like, "Are you okay? I saw that guy almost hit you." I was like, "Dude, yeah. Well, I finished hitting me. Like, what the fuck?"
Hey, and what happened with that? The cops came and stuff?
Cops came. I got a ticket because I'm the one who hit the pole. He took off. They didn't fucking stay to see. Like, but yeah, I hated that car because of all of that shit. But the car I probably actually hate the most is my wife and I had, I want to say it was a 2008 Pontiac Grand Prix, right? And this car had so many mechanical problems. We were fucking constantly fixing this thing, and then it was at a rough time in our marriage too. So we're fighting constantly. We're fighting about money. We're fighting about the car. And then one day, I had just got done fixing the car, and then my wife takes it to work, and the car starts on fire on her way to work. And I'm like, this is while we're fighting, and it looks like I fixed her car and tried to set this bitch on fire on my way to work. I'm like, no, it was an accident, I swear. But no, it was just like another mechanical problem, like the catalytic converter fucking, something went wrong with it. And it was like glowing red hot. Somebody pulled up next to her. And she's like, "Under your car's on fire."
Was it on the freeway?
No, it was like she was about to get on the freeway.
Man, that's crazy. That happened to my guy, Eli and Matt.
Apparently, it's not an uncommon thing.
Oh, they stopped a girl by the freeway that her shit was on fire. Yeah, and luckily, he had a fire extinguisher.
Man, dude.
Like, and they saved them. I think it was a lady that they stopped
it right next to that sheriff's station on Watertown Plank Road. So like she was nice. Right by the fire department there, anyways too. So
that's man.
But yeah,
there's still some people that you know.
It looks like I fixed the car and it starts on fire on her way to work.
Imagine she would have told that to the cops. Yeah, no, my boyfriend fixed the car and it just we got a little argument.
I was like, why are the brakes cut?
Why are you dripping gas? What's your gas tank leaking? Oh man, that's just wild.
So yeah, no, I hate that car more because it tried to kill my wife, but and it cost us so much money. We ended up selling it for parts, and and this guy actually gave us a decent amount of money for it. But I'm like, dude, you're gonna have to. It's not worth much. Like I was very honest with him. I'm like, I don't want you to die. Like, right. I don't want that hanging on my conscience. But that was my worst vehicle.
I mean, my worst vehicle. Let me see. I've had a few vehicles. I think my worst vehicle was probably, the Buick Regal GS. It was turbo.
What year?
It was a 2013. It was beautiful, black on black, everything. It was dope. It was super tinted. It was nice, leather interior, everything electric. So I drove it down to Texas, and it was just a whole bunch of problems, just mechanical problems. It broke the timing belt twice. Got it replaced. Lucky for me. Shout out to Bruce City Towing. Those are my dudes. Hey. They fucking helped me out so much. Nietzsche, love that guy.
Yeah, they got great taste in apparel.
And apparel.
yeah. They like right hand man remodeling shirts over there at Bruce City Towing.
Bruce City Towing, always supporting local. Hey. Nah, shout out to him. But he's helped me out with a few. He told me don't fucking get that car. I still got it. Not listening to him, knowing he's my mechanic.
Knowing better. Yeah.
And yeah. Right. Yeah. And he's always telling me like, hey, get rid of that car. don't get attached to it, he tells me, and I still get attached to him. And that one, but it did take me to Texas, and it brought my guy back. So it did its diligence. I mean, the worst one that got messed up right away was a 626, a Mazda. That was my first car that I owned. Man. Bought it for $600 in payments to one of my guys, and the transmission got messed up. I was it was like New Year's Eve. I was with my baby mama, my kid's mom, and I hit a dead end, and I'm gonna go hit a U-turn, and I do the and then it just stops. And I do the whole pissed off thing. Oh, hitting the stereo. What the fuck, man? So ignorant, so stupid.
That reminds me of what I forgot about. When I was an apprentice as bricklayer, so I was like probably 19, 20 years old. I traded a motorcycle for like a 98 Plymouth Breeze. Yeah.
The fuck's a Plymouth Breeze?
Exactly. And I was a maniac at like 19, 20 years old. So I drove everywhere like a fucking demon, like just bad out of hell.
A maniac, right?
Dude,
it's crazy.
I'm downtown. I can't even remember where, but I went over a set of railroad tracks so fast that I bottomed out in this thing. Didn't realize I cracked the oil pan off, and it just fucking all the oil's falling out, and I kept driving until I ran it out of oil.
Sheesh.
Like 3 blocks away.
And then you actually said, what the hell happened?
What's wrong with this? And I look underneath, and there's no oil pan. It's like the whole bottom's gone.
Did you go back and pick it up, the pan?
No, like
it cracked broke, it, like it broke it.
No, it broke the bottom of the pan off.
Sheesh.
Like off.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, like just stupid shit.
You can't. Yeah. How do you explain that?
I'm like, well, I don't have a car anymore. Like that's it. Like
I had then after that, actually, I got a Mazda Millennia. I had two. I had a black one. That one was crispy. I sold it the first time I left to Texas.
Okay.
Then I came back. And then when a lot of things happened between then, and then I got another one of I had a little green Civic, typical.
Yeah. I had a blue Civic.
Yeah.
It was like a powder blue. It was like almost like gray.
Yeah. You had a 91, 90, right?
93.
93? No, it had to be 91 as a boxy one. The blue, it's like a grayish blue color.
It was like a yep,
it was
exactly. Like yeah,
because I had a 92.
I
had a 92 white one, and I had a 93 green one. That green one was dope. That one was clean, and they stole it one time. Bro, one time, I swear. I go outside, I had washed it. Yeah, I mean, on the outside, I was gonna clean it in the inside, and washing the outside. I was gonna clean in the inside. It was, it was late.
No. I just remembered a couple more fucking stories. I'm like, oh my god.
So, bro, I'm walking outside. You know what I mean? Boom, and I look. I'm like, huh? Where's my car? It's like, and then I start thinking. I was like, did I drink yesterday? Did I park it somewhere else?
Yourself immediately.
I swear. I go back inside. I swear. I'm like, I'm crazy. I go back inside. I'm like, Dad, have you seen my car? My dad, did you go out drinking yesterday?
Like immediately blames you too.
I was like, nah, it's not that. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like a mile away from the police station. I'll just go.
Yeah.
Bro, because I had to pay some tickets. So I go, I'm on 6th and Lapham or 6th and Mitchell. I make my way to 2nd and Lincoln.
You see your car drive past you?
No. Crazy part is I go to pay my tickets I actually told them, hey, my car, they stole it, this and that. I do like a little report. I go to pay my ticket, and I'm like, hang on. Today's June 12th? He's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, it says I got a ticket here at this place. And I paid my ticket, and I was like, I didn't leave it there. He was like, well, go check. If your car is there, we'll eliminate the ticket. Yeah, I mean, because it was stolen.
Yeah.
Bro, can you believe I went and checked, and the car was there.
So you just took your car and left?
They ran out of gas.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Bro.
Dude.
And then the inside of my car was clean. They cleaned the inside of my car, but yeah, but they cleaned. They took my perfumes. They took they took my sneakers. They took a whole bunch of shit that I had there. Assholes.
So that reminds me of a couple of times because we used to live on the north side of Milwaukee, and our cars either got broken into or stolen off of our driveway slab a lot. Like
out of your driveway?
Yeah, like they would, because we had an alley in the back. They would sneak down the alley in the middle of the night. And
what type of car?
Well, that stupid fucking Pontiac was pretty easy to steal. That got stolen twice. My wife's Neon got stolen once. I had a fucking 2000 Durango. I hated that fucking piece. I love that truck until I gave it to my brother because he was down on his leg. I'm like, dude, just use it for a while, give it back to
Not the same one that stole your car.
The same one that he didn't steal it. It wasn't even his fault. But he always
he leaned into it though.
Okay, we have a running joke, or had a running joke when I used to be a part of the family. But let's call it what it is.
You weren't exiled.
No, this is by choice. It's just healthier for me over here.
Did you ever dye your hair blonde?
What brought that?
I bet you identified a lot with fucking Eminem.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what's funny? Me and my brothers, we have all dyed our hair, but not. I wasn't blonde. No, mine was like just a lighter brown. And my brother went blonde. Both my brothers have done like the straight emo fucking hair and shit. I'm like, bro, like.
Plus tonight'll be the night.
Being mixed is confusing, okay?
Yeah.
But excuse me.
I met a kid that was definitely into that emo shit. He was a black kid, and he used to talk like if he was a part of a magazine,
like a comic book.
Bro, he looked cool. He looked cool.
He looked like a superhero.
Yeah, bro. He had like the hair like in spikes. He was a black kid, so he used to look.
He didn't look cool.
No, and he used to dress cool with the cut off gloves and like I swear like anime. It was like, dude, you look cool as shit, but weird.
No. You look cool. Please don't. Please remember we were friends when you shoot up this fucking school.
That's fucking hilarious.
God damn. Okay, so those were worst. How do we get to fucking
the Durango? It was your favorite till you let your brother borrow it.
Oh, okay, yeah, because we're gonna have to. Okay, so the same brother that got the Buick that I paid for. Later on, like he was going through his first divorce, and
shocker.
No, his first wife is a piece of shit.
Well, that's why I said it, because he said she was a piece of shit. So I'm like, shocker.
No, so he was going through his first divorce, and he was in like a rough spot. I had an extra vehicle at the time, so I'm like, dude, just take my Durango and then like give it back whenever you're in a spot where you can. So he's driving my Durango around. He gives it back, and I used to take care of my shit, or like I still take care of my shit. But like I was taking care of the Durango when I was driving it. I give it to him, and then I get it back. And I'm like, did you even change the oil in this motherfucker? Like it is just beat to shit. I'm like, all right, now I fucking hate this thing because it's becoming like a problem, and I got to fix it all the time. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, I don't borrow cars either. Not anymore, man. I don't. Shit. Once I used.
I didn't need it at that point. Like I had a work vehicle, and my wife had a car, and then I had a backup car.
My brother's more responsible than me, so I'll definitely let him borrow it. But I had a car, the Millennia, and I had a friend that at the time was my dude, but he was not my dude. You know what I mean? This motherfucker was stealing my car, but he'd bring it real crispy, shiny, and everything, wash it, gas, and everything. So I'm like, oh. But this motherfucker used to do dirty in my car, and they had a hit out for me. They almost killed me for that shit.
Oh my
So I
god,
was
that's
like, yeah,
crazy.
man, I don't borrow my car to nobody. I'm
Yeah,
good on that. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
my brother, yeah, but nobody
Well,
else.
shit. When you said they stole your car, they fucking the Durango they stole out of our driveway too.
Holy
And
shit.
when they stole out of our the Durango out of our driveway, used it in an armed robbery, and ran out of gas like 20 blocks away from our house.
Get the fuck out of here. That's
Yup.
hilarious. And what, they found the guys?
They found they found the Durango first because they stole another car when they ran out of gas.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So
Damn, that's wild.
yeah, yeah, that was crazy. So like that was those are like worst vehicles. What about
No,
accidents
my,
or
before we get to that one, vehicles. My aunt had one that had holes on the bottom
oh my
of
god.
the floor, so you could see the ground,
Like Flintstones break.
dead
Put her
ass, bro.
feet
Like
down.
it was like that. So she'd tell you like, keep your feet up, don't put your
Keep
feet
your
down.
feet up.
I swear,
Keep
Puerto
your
Rico,
feet up.
bro. In Puerto Rico, it's a total different game, bro. It was
Keep your
you.
feet up's crazy.
You'd fit like 15 dudes in one car if they're going to like a school, or if they're going
I thought that was supposed to be
to
Mexican.
the river.
Stereotypically.
It's all Latinos, bro.
Okay.
Dominicans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans.
Oh
We all
man.
do that shit. Over there, they have more like the little mopeds.
Okay.
So it'll be like 3-4 motherfuckers in the moped.
Stacked
Let's
on top.
go. Yeah. So
That's crazy, Doug. Okay, so like I was saying before you talked about your aunt's car. Um, okay, so those were worst vehicles. What about like worst or any accident? Oh, no, worst accident slash speeding tickets.
all right. Oh no, some of these things might incriminate me.
Yeah, all right.
I think there's a warrant out there for me.
Okay, well, don't talk about that one. I was like, I'm not gonna say anything that can track its way back to me. But no, I've got a really long speeding ticket history.
All right, all right. How many accidents have you been a part of? Just a number. How many have you been a part of?
Hold on, let me figure that out because the day I found Amanda was pregnant with I spun out on the freeway and slammed into a concrete wall.
Said I slammed
I
purposely slammed into a concrete wall.
I spun out on the freeway and drove 100 miles per hour directly into a concrete wall. No.
Accidentally.
Yeah, it was an accident. No, so the day I found out she was pregnant with Adriana, I had a 2001 Pontiac Grand Prix at that time, and I had been putting off getting winter tires because we hadn't gotten snow yet. And then the day I found out she was pregnant with Adriana, we get a snowstorm, and I'm on my way to go play a pickup football game like a dumbass on a Saturday. And I spun out on the freeway, boom, hit the concrete wall. The airbag punched me in the face. I'm like, Jesus Christ, like,
and what happened?
Totaled the car. Yeah. That was
and those are nice. Those Pontiacs back in the day, those are
Pontiac,
really
yeah.
nice.
So
was it a red one?
It was the burgundy one.
Oh yeah,
So like
my mom had a red one.
red. Yeah, and then I had two 12s in a glass case in the back that lit up with neon blue lights when he fucking.
Damn, I know you suffered that car.
Oh,
I know that one hurt you.
Man. Yeah, Amanda hated those subwoofers, but that was one. I'm trying to think of how many other I've been. Okay, before that was 18 when I hit the light pole. So there's two. Man, I don't know. That's hard because I've been driving a long time.
But
I just recently got sideswiped by a lady in my last truck. I just picked up a new truck, so that feels pretty good. But I got sideswiped in the truck that I had right before I got this one. That was with my daughter or a couple months ago. What?
No, just thinking.
I'm trying to figure out like, I don't know how many other. Okay, yeah, I got in a fender bender with somebody one time on like Lisbon, like right before you get on the freeway by the ballpark there. I couldn't stop. I rear-ended him. The guy got out, looked, and he was like, "You good?" And got in his truck and just left. I was like, "All right, this is like whatever." I'm like, he clearly had something in the back there he didn't want the police to know about. But so there was that one. Oh, there was the time that I rear-ended the bus on opening day and tried to flee the
Oh,
scene.
right, yeah, you told me about
Yeah,
that one.
yeah,
That shit's wild.
Yeah. Dude, can you believe?
No,
Okay,
that shit's
I never finished
wild.
telling you that story. Okay. So can you believe I'm
trying to leave.
I'm screaming at this guy. I'm like, "Fuck you, asshole." He's not trying to let me in. I'm like, yeah, boom. Slam into this bus. I'm like, "Oh shit." There's just empty beer cans everywhere.
Bro.
Like, we gotta go. Peel off. There was a cop right behind me. I didn't even look. Like, so look.
What a piece of shit were you, huh? Oh
Garbage human
my God. He's typically like in the movie. You're one of the pieces of shit in the movie.
Garbage.
Hey, fuck you, buddy. Like if you're right.
It's everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
Not mine.
And then you go on to hit and try to flee the fucking dog. You ain't shit.
The cop. So I hit the bus. I'm trying to run. We get pulled over. I'm like, oh shit. So we're just chucking empty beer cans into the back of the Durango because he's gonna come up to the front. I'm like, what makes you think they can't see us doing this through the back window? God. So I hear I got the window down. I hear the cop as he's walking up. He's like, "God, I hate opening day," and I'm like, "Oh fuck! All right, here we go." So I get the nice cop. Thank God. The guy I was with at opening day with, no longer friends with, but he gets the guy who's an asshole. Thank God I didn't, because I was way too drunk. It would have gotten bad. So they call my wife, let her and my sister come in her car to pick us up and take the Durango home. I get a charge with a DUI.
Oh fuck.
Oh no, not a DUI. He was like, that's what it was. That's what it was. Dude, this guy cut me a big fucking break. Because he's like, I could give you a DUI, right? Or like field sobriety test you right now, right? And I was like, he's like, I could, right? He's like, but what we're gonna say is this is just a hit and run. And I was like, okay. So take the hit and run ticket, go to municipal court like 2-3 months later. I'm like, I show up and they're like, yeah, we don't have your ticket here. Go downstairs. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I go downstairs and talk to them. Like, they're like, yeah, they decided not to prosecute. So they just dropped the ticket.
For real?
Yeah.
You're lucky.
So I learned nothing.
Yeah, I've never really been the one to drink and drive like that. I've never been the big.
Problem. I used to drink and drive on my motorcycle like a maniac.
No, yeah, I've never really. I know a few people with DUIs and stuff. I just never, And when they stop me, the cops, I'm just very respectful. I'm always, hey, officer. I understand you're doing your job. I can't get mad at them for doing their job when it's like you get mad at me for cutting you up really good. I can't. I mean, now the ones that are assholes are assholes. You know what I mean?
I get mad at you when you do.
You can't get mad at me for cutting you up really good,
I was
right?
like, what? I was like,
yeah, I mean, because I'm doing my job good.
I've never gotten mad at you for doing a good job,
right? Exactly. Yeah, I mean, so but in accidents, man, I've been a part of in Puerto Rico. I remember one time I'm telling this guy, hey, we're going towards my house. I'm like, hey, be careful in this curve. You're going too fast. This curve, a lot of people crash. And as we're going into the curve, boom, we crash. Bro, fucked up my ribs bad. I was one. Then another time we're taking my other guy home and my guy's drunk and he had a real nice like Tercel. Toyota Tercel? Bro, and
he had a real nice Tercel.
Right there. Toyota Tercel. Hey, and he's drifting through, because in Puerto Rico there's a lot of curves and stuff. Yeah. And he's drifting through all that. And we're telling like, slow down, bro. Relax. And we were drinking. I was in the front, bro. And we hit right, bro. My face, my lips. I got big ass lips, bro. They like doubled inside my face. And people were telling me like, then we left and everything when they picked us up. They're like, don't fall asleep, bro. Don't fall asleep. I'm like, I'm good, bro. And I was like, stumbling to my house. They're like, hell. They turned me around and they left me there with them. But I was tired as hell. Yeah. And then after that, man, I've been part of so many. Here I crashed twice.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've crashed your car twice since I've met you.
Twice, right?
Yeah.
What a fucking
both your fault.
Both my fault, all right? Man. Yeah.
You might as well happen. Be an Asian woman. This has been another episode of Deal With It podcast where we get to say whatever we want and you get to deal with it.